Okay, this is number 9. Beautiful curving to the right, par 5. Lots of trees on the left, OB on the right, hill. So we're going to head up towards the left, towards that big tree there. And we're going to put our ball way over here to the right on the tee box to avoid that, to try to convince our mind to avoid that OB on the right. The last thing we're going to leave in our mind is aiming for that tree. We're going to line right up here, our left foot on the ball, and the club pointing straight at that tree. Because of the sweet spot ball, I know that I'm standing exactly the right distance away, and my tee is exactly the right height. So, just like that. Here we are, second shot. Everything again goes to the right, so we're going to try to hit right along that left tree line there, and that should put us in pretty good shape. There's a downhill here, just slightly downhill, which means the ball's going to go to the right anyway. So you just a little bit more left. You're going to have to make sure you stay down so that, because the ball's a little bit lower than your feet than it normally is. And that's a great shot right along the tree line. It'll bounce right into the fairway, right in the middle of the fairway. And we can see it came right along the tree line here, rolled right down smack dab in the middle of the fairway.
Hey, lies 2.
I lie 2, and I'm 130 yards with the wind at my back. Actually, it looks like from the flag the wind is coming from the right.
Down at the flag it is, but right here it's not.
Right here it feels like it's coming from behind us, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Off our right shoulder.
So 130 yards, wind behind us. I'm not taking a chance, Ernie. I'm going to hit it with my 130-yard club.
Yep.
I don't want to be short. Again, we've got a downhill lie, so we have to make sure we stay down just a little bit when we swing the club. And we're going to put it in the back of our stance so that when the club just comes right through, right behind it, makes great contact. And there we go. I didn't make it, did I? No, I'm still short. It looks like we can probably putt this. Chipping is very risky. It's very hard to do for me, so I'm just going to putt it across the rough stuff, putt it hard enough to get onto the fringe, and then roll up to the hole. Going to aim straight at the hole. Hit it hard enough.
I'll tell you what, this is an astonishing thing. It's more, you know, we've been playing golf with these things now for 4 hours. It's the first time I've ever put them on. They're my brother's, but I don't think he's ever going to get them back. But the battery pooped out on us finally. But there's an amazing thing going on here, which goes way beyond the glasses themselves. What came into play here was the process of actually videotaping while we were making the swing with the glasses on and swinging like this. And it seemed to make my brother's game improve. But what really happened was that as he was looking through them like that, he was talking to himself. And he was saying to himself, now, I want the ball teed just about there. I want it a little bit higher than that. I need to stand back a little bit further from the club. I want to swing to follow through smoothly through the ball. My target is right down there, whatever it happened to be. And he set up his mind to what he wanted to have happen. And he did that because he was videotaping it and he wanted to see what it was going to look like when it came through. Well, what it did is it set up his mind on the shot, set up his head, pictured the thing, created a strategy for the shot. And his shots have just become incredible. So when the battery wore out, he said, well, darn it, what are we going to do now? And we decided we're just going to talk through our shots. So we're talking through our shots out loud. And our game has improved 100% in 2 or 3 holes. Talking out loud was the trick. It sets up the mind, even if you're running through in your mind. Talking out loud reinforces your mind. It sets the idea in your mind, and it comes into play. It creates what you have talked yourself basically into, and that all came about by virtue of these crazy glasses and the effect they had on my brother and the things that he wants to do with them.